Trevor.
And Juan.
What a weekend we had.
It was a great Sunday, actually.
Hell yeah, it definitely was. A lot of upsets, a lot of things that I'm like, wow, that was a crazy weekend.
I say it's a lot of things we learned about certain teams.
Those definitely. And also, for the Redskin fans at that bar, you guys are a really, really good bunch because I can't believe you support the trash-ass team. I don't understand how they did it.
I don't know either. I don't understand it. They're lucky that wasn't there.
Yo, that shit was terrible. But it was all good, though. But let's get to these games review, man.
All right, let's just kick it off. All right, so Bills at Titans. Titans freaking suck. And I knew if Josh Allen was playing, they're going to freaking win. But I didn't know.
Yeah. I can't believe they lost this game, too.
Oh, no, I could believe that.
But low scoring. It was very low scoring. Like I said, they didn't have to do much. The Bills' defense just basically just shut them out. Like I said, yo, get them out of here. Like, it was really bad. It was really, really, really crazy.
They suck.
I didn't know that he was going to play, honestly, but he did.
They suck. Like Bills, man.
Yeah, 219 yards, 2 touchdowns in a pick. I mean, whatever. For the most part, he didn't have to do much because the defense was just so...
do what they always do.
Do what they do, man. Do what they do.
The Bills are more likely making the playoffs, man. They got a very simple schedule ahead of them.
Yeah, I think so, too.
They're going to be all right. They're 4-1 right now,
which is kind of hard to say.
They probably gonna lose 3 or 4 games guaranteed.
You saying so? They may be double-digit wins.
They might hit 10. Yeah.
Damn.
I didn't think that would ever happen. No.
I didn't think it would happen either, though. But shout out to the Bills. The Bills, they proven that they're, who knows? Maybe they may be the heir apparent. Probably not. But the Titans, man. Y'all you're letting me down, man. Y'all making me look
suck.
Y'all making me look more and more stupid every week when with y'all performances. Like y'all, I don't understand. I realize y'all just beat bum ass teams more than likely. Like
they rise up to the occasion when they're playing against really really good teams, and then they'll just do what they did on Sunday. I mean, even though this is a good team they played, but
I have to give the Bills respect. The Bills are not bums anymore. Just the quarterback is bums, but they're not bums anymore.
I gotta see it one more year.
One more year, then take them seriously. But other than that,
exactly. One more year. I'll give them one more year. Okay, so now Vikings at Giants. I called this to the T. Didn't Kirk Cousins not play great?
Yeah, you did. I thought that first of all, the Giants' defense just took 2 steps back because that was bad. I was really thinking that they would step up and how Kirk Cousins has been struggling lately, but apparently he likes to play well against the Giants. Even when he's in Washington, he plays well against the Giants.
He plays well against trash, and then when he plays something good, he's gonna get beat up. They're playing Philly soon, so yeah, we'll see how that goes.
What's the worst? Like the Giants, like I said, the Giants got a little confidence saying, yeah, we beat teams, but Minnesota's not a bad team. They just have their issues, but that defense got exposed as usual, and also I don't know. They're not making the playoffs anyway. They're not making the playoffs.
Obviously.
They're not going to make the playoffs.
That was never even in discussion.
But you made Kirk Cousins look good. First, Dalvin Cook, even though he didn't score, he was just running all over you. They have no answer to stop. They can't stop the run, and they can't. And in the secondary is ridiculously bad. But we'll see, because that does. Whew.
Yeah, this doesn't change anything about the Vikings, though. You guys still learn all that. You're a good football team on paper, but your quarterback still sucks.
Adam Thielen's a beast, though. Adam Thielen was killing you by himself. Like, he was killing the Giants by himself.
So then that boils the question: what are they gonna do with Stephon Diggs?
I think he's out of there. I think he wants to get up out of there. They know he wants to get up out of there. It all depends on where he's going to. But
I don't have a clue because he has a hefty cap hit. I don't know where he's gonna go.
I mean, other than that, he should be okay though. As far as for the Giants, Daniel Jones had another bad game. They lost Gallman to a concussion, so he may be out too. So they had John Hilliman, who's trash. John Hilliman's trash.
I don't know what you just said.
John Hilliman is the running back for the
Again, it's not gonna stop. I don't know what you just said.
He's the third string running back.
Yeah,
he's trash.
I don't know what you just said.
But other than that, and then Golden Tate was talking mad shit, talking about just complaining, and I'm like, yo, if the Giant fans want to hear you complain, they would have kept it with Dale because you're alright. You're not that good enough to be like complaining about we only got three catches because you can't find the ball to him. They was killing him. They just couldn't throw the ball.
Yeah, we're wasting too much time. Vikings, I believe they play Philly. So good luck with that. And then Giants, you have another L coming on Thursday. So
that's what we gotta say about that.
Yeah, pretty much. Next game, Saints and Buccaneers.
This game actually the score was deceiving. The Saints was really busting their ass. For the
Michael
most part.
Thomas was really just
Michael Thomas is making sure that we understand why he was worth the $110 million he was owed, and yeah, he killed them. He killed them very much though.
They made Teddy Bridgewater look like an elite quarterback.
They did. They really
he was
did.
throwing deep on them like crazy. I was like watching some of this game. Lord have mercy. That Buccaneers secondary is something special.
Yeah, but that on the other side of the ball, for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Chris Godwin did kill though. He had a great game too. 2 touchdowns with 7 catches, 125 yards. He killed too. Like I said, he's a special player too. I like him too.
He's the best receiver in the team.
Best receiver in the team beside Mike Wallace. Oh, no, not Mike Wallace. Oh, Mike Evans.
Evans was not there. What are you talking about?
I'm saying
he wasn't there. He was at home.
I'm talking about if he was on the field, it'd have been different. But Chris Godwin is
he was on the field.
What the fuck? So he didn't play?
Yes, he did play. He went 0 for nothing. He went everything.
Oh, you're right. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to.
Marshawn Lattimore went on that clamp mode.
Marshawn Lattimore he's when he wants to be, he could be really good.
I love why you said that. When he wants to be, he'll be one of the best corners.
Yeah, but other than that, it's crazy how Mike Evans and Chris Godwin are just stuck on this. I mean, the team's not bad. The team is not bad. It's just they're just not.
Their offensive line is horrid, and their secondary is horrid.
They just need to fix that up. But other than that,
that's why it's hard to get a real image on Jameis because
it's kind of hard too.
Like this game, for example, I'm pretty sure he did not play that bad, but he was under duress a lot. It's kind of hard.
Tampa Bay is playing in the tough NFC. They'll be 8-8 because they're not that bad to be. You know what I'm saying? They're not that bad. They're competitive in most games, but they're not good enough to make the playoffs. But for the most part, Tampa Bay just. I don't know, man. And Todd Bowles, I was speaking of Todd Bowles. We'll talk about Todd Bowles in a minute later because his name came up in certain news. We'll talk about that later. Anyway.
Huh.
Yeah.
Next game. Tank Bowl. Cardinals at Bengals. Cardinals were vastly superior, but they almost let the game go because they suck. But the Bengals are a horrid franchise, and they need to blow it up now. That's all we have to say, pretty much.
That's it, because...
Oh, and Tyler Boyd is really good. That's the only good player in the team.
Yeah, and then Andy Dalton's stats are just inflated because...
Everything about them is inflated, yeah.
It just sucks. They just suck. But for the most part, I don't know how this game... I would have just blacked it out. If I was like, yo, even your fans don't even want to see this trash.
Just Cardinals fans, that's it.
Cardinals fans and Bengals
and then they almost choked.
Yeah, but so yeah, Cliff Kingsbury get his first win of the season. So
yeah, whoop-de-doo, whatever.
Yeah, whatever, fuck that. Anyway, next.
Another whatever game. Jets and Eagles. Jets suck, but they're getting Sam Darnold back, so we'll see how that play against Dallas. But the Eagles did what they're supposed to do. They played around. Their defense had a lot of fun with Nick Falk. But yeah.
First of all, Luke Falk's not even.
Oh, Luke Falk. I don't even know his name.
Luke Falk's not even an NFL quarterback.
No, he's not.
He's not. It's like, damn. And then Adam Gase is just, you could watch the game. Well, I didn't watch the game. I've seen the highlights in the press conference because who the fuck wants to watch that shit? Luke, right. Adam Gase. I
don't even know Philly fan wants to watch that. They're evil.
Yeah, they're evil, yeah. Adam Gase literally has no idea what he's doing. He needs to be fired. But that's neither here nor there. But, Sam Darnold's coming back. He should be back for the Patriot game.
He's going to be back for next week. This week coming up. He's playing against Dallas.
This Dallas?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
We'll see how that goes.
We'll talk about that later. But oh god, Jesus. But
next game, yeah. Ooh, big upset. Bears and Raiders at London.
That kind of shocked me because it was Khalil Mack's first game playing against the Raiders,
and he did Jack-ish.
Yeah, I know Raider fans was happy about that. But
John Gruden's happy about that.
John Gruden.
Right, I don't even know if he cares about the win. I think he cares the fact that he completely shut out Khalil Mack.
Yeah,
I feel he cares about that more.
He probably does. But there's in London. I actually like those London games. It's pretty cool though. Chase Daniel played in this game.
And he sucked.
And he was terrible, as expected. And Derek Carr was just decent. Josh Jacobs killed in this game. He killed. He was annihilating them today. Return to Mack was not good today, but other than that. The Oakland Raiders 3-2, who surprisingly are keeping themselves in the playoff spot. The Bears, like I said, this loss kind of hurt them a little bit because it keeps them in the middle of the pack, and it may
as of right now they're not in the playoffs.
But yeah, so they need to.
Detroit, it has the 6th spot.
My father told me about Detroit. He said, "Yo, don't sleep on Detroit. Detroit actually is. They're not.
No,
that trash.
I will continue to sleep on them until I see them in January."
My father said that the Lions are not as trash.
No, I'm going to continue to sleep on them until I see them in January. That's happening. But the Bears, they have a savage quarterback problem.
Yeah.
This is really
This is bad.
Poor Allen Robinson.
Yeah,
He's
man.
so wonderful.
I know, man.
But then again, you signed here, so what the hell did you expect?
Listen, there's a reason why Alshon Jeffrey wanted to leave. There's a reason why, because bitch Trubisky.
He ain't shit though.
He ain't shit, and then Chase Daniel.
I'm talking about Alshon Jeffrey. He ain't shit.
I mean,
Allen Robinson's way better than him, at least to me. I said that for years.
I mean, I'm saying that, the thing is that offensive players don't want to come to Chicago.
Yeah, for a reason.
They don't.
I just wanted to have a chance to make fun of Alshon Jeffrey. I haven't been able to do it yet.
Ah, yeah.
But yeah.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, Aguilar had a catch in the game.
I forgot he plays football.
Yeah, he had a catch against the Jets earlier. I'm like, well, that's not saying much, but they suck too. But that's neither here nor there. What's the next game, man?
Yeah, that's a big 50 piece. Atlanta at Texans. So I was right about this.
He was.
But to the point that they put a 50 piece Atlanta. Lord have mercy.
Honestly speaking, since they fired
Jay Gruden
earlier,
is Dan Quinn.
Dan Quinn, you next. This is unacceptable.
Right, Goldberg him, right?
Yo, it's time for you to go. Like, you're next. You gotta go because this is bad. Like, they really haven't recovered since the Super Bowl. They've gotten worse and worse.
You know what it is too? It's not just that, because that was demoralizing. Kyle Shanahan was their offense.
I agree.
This 1,000% the last
100%.
2 years and change proves it. Kyle Shanahan was the offense.
I mean, like I said, the 49ers could have been something. Obviously, the injuries last year, they were like the worst injury team in the league.
And now they're one of two undefeated teams.
Yeah, so it's like, Kyle Shanahan, they got it right with the coach.
Give him some pieces and look what he does.
Yeah, of course.
And now look at Atlanta. They lost that one piece and they're hot garbage.
I think he's done. I don't see how he sees the rest of the year. I mean, he'll probably make it to the end of the year.
That's what I think. He's probably going to last.
End of the year, and then he'll get fired.
He won't be the coach of 2020.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
Deshaun Watson had a perfect passer rating.
Oh my God.
He was absolutely wonderful. I think he fumbled like once or twice though, but they just didn't recover it. But he was absolutely sensational. Will Fuller the fifth, another 200-yard receiver, and he's one of them. Michael Thomas is one, and he's the other. Wow.
It's just crazy.
And DeAndre Hopkins, he just took a nap. I don't know where the hell he was.
Firstly of all, Julio Jones was like nowhere to be found. 3 catches on 7 targets for like 40 yards, like nobody be found. Like,
and then my thing fantasy users, yeah, better trade him.
Like I said, Matt Ryan
sucks.
Matt Ryan sucks. Even though he had like 350 yards in this game,
no, I don't want to hear that.
Doing nothing, but
he is the biggest stat padding quarterback.
He is,
ever. Outside, Stafford used to be that way. He's not that right now, but he used to be that way. Matt Ryan, he will have the worst game ever, but he's still put 400 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Oh my God!
By losing, obviously putting a 50 against him.
Like I said,
come on, dog.
I actually like Deshaun Watson. Like I said, when he has protection, it's not much when the Falcons' defense is terrible, and
they can't do anything. They
can't
can't stop the run. They can't rush the passer. They can't cover. They can't do nothing. They have 2 good people in their defense, and that's Deion Jones and Desmond Trufant. That's it. They suck, and it's kind of hilarious. Even though I picked them to win division, well, they slapped me in the freaking mouth, said you're lying. But
I don't know why you said that they don't win the division. I said no
because I thought that Cam Newton's injury will make a difference. It did make a difference the other way.
Yeah.
And then the Saints, Drew Brees' temporary death, actually probably we already passed the Saints. I meant to say this. I think his injury is a blessing in disguise because now he didn't have to play for 6 weeks, so his arm is gonna be fresh for January now. And then the defense, the whole team stepped up, so now we know what that team is about. So plug in Drew Brees and they stay that way, they're probably going to the Super Bowl.
And honestly, Teddy Bridgewater, is a blessing to have him too, because listen, you gotta understand something that he may be up for trade. Teams will try to trade for him.
If I'm the Saints, I am not doing that at all.
Because
I'm keeping him.
When they traded for him the first time earlier, a couple of years ago, I'm like, yo, why would the Jets trade him to the Saints? I didn't understand why the Jets traded him. Period.
Thank God, because
but now it makes sense.
That would have been bad.
Now
for
I see
him.
why. Now I see why he stayed there. So it makes sense.
I don't want to tell you Bridgewater get beat up every freaking day playing with the Jets. Thank God he went to the Saints.
No, he would have been the starter.
He would have gotten beat up.
He would have been the starter
because that team is horrific.
A lot of Jet fans, Jet players in the team say, "Why you traded him for?" That was stupid.
To save him.
But a lot. Yeah.
Imagine that he would not be looking like this in the Jets. He'll get beat up. Damn. Thank God he got traded.
Thank God for him.
Well, next game, a great game that the Baltimore Ravens absolutely escaped. They were not the better team that day against the Steelers on Sunday.
They wasn't.
The Steelers should have won that game, no question. The Baltimore Ravens suck. Holy crap.
And first of all, the best player they have, first of all, their weapon they only have is Justin Tucker. Mr. Automatic Justin Tucker. This man could, how many game-winning kicks he had over the Steelers over his career?
I don't know, man.
Like, this guy is so
Justin
clutch.
Tucker, so this is arguably the GOAT, like low-key.
Him
and Vinatieri, like the best two kickers ever at this rate.
Yeah, he is. Because that's,
he's just too much.
I wish we had him. But other than that, it's the fact that, by the way, most importantly, Mason Rudolph got knocked out cold in this game.
That was really bad.
That was bad. It was like, the Steelers, honestly, he doesn't get hurt. The Ravens lose this game.
I 100% agree.
This game. But Hollywood Brown played good in this game, too. But for the most part, it's like...
Lamar Jackson was horrible. He was a turnover machine. Those picks, I think only 2 of them were not completely his fault, but they were decisions he shouldn't have made.
Yeah.
That's what I was arguing with my cousin about. Because he was like, he threw a dot. I'm like, when you have no one to throw to, why would you try to throw a dot like that? Do you think they're going to catch that? No. It was his last pick, I believe. That was his tight end that I've never seen before in my life. Lamar actually threw a pretty good throw, but he threw to somebody who's trash. Yeah. So you have to be smart in who you're throwing to. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, I threw a great pass between 3 people that hit your hands, but you suck. So what was going to happen? What happened? You threw an interception because the guy didn't catch. So that's my argument to that third interception. I forget which other interception that was completely his fault. I don't know. I think it was first one. I don't know where the hell he was throwing that. I don't know what Lamar Jackson was doing. And the second one was an accident, I think. But he still sucks. I told everybody that he sucks, but no one wants to listen to me. You think he's going to go from that trash to that good in off season? Come on, dog.
They said in the first 2 weeks of the season he was the MVP candidate, and I was like, oh, we'll see how the hell that lasts.
And now he's like a bottom 20 quarterback. There you go.
There you go. There's Lamar Jackson we got to see.
Exactly. Mind you, he's still completely improved from last year.
I remember the first game when they fucking put the 50 piece on Miami, and there were people who were Ravens fans I know was saying, yo, man, Lamar, he's elite. I'm like, Lamar is elite
tanking team
against the bum ass Miami Dolphins.
Who's losing on purpose?
Me nicely, I said, listen, I haven't seen more, and I've seen enough. He's not this.
He's not it.
They're not gonna make it far in the playoffs. Not gonna make it far.
If they make the playoffs.
The AFC North winner, who was the AFC North
with like an 8-8 record, looks like that division is trash.
Will be one and done in the wild card round.
Yeah, no question.
So who cares a shit?
That division back. Pittsburgh they're 1-4 and they are not out of it. They can still win this division.
Hell, the Bengals.
No, the Bengals the only one that completely eliminated, no question. And Cleveland's close, but we'll get to Cleveland later.
We'll talk about that later. Yeah.
Yeah, but Steelers can totally still take this division, totally. But we'll see about that. Next game, this was great. We were watching this game mostly in ticket. Jaguars at Panthers, such a good.
Yeah, that was a great game.
Gardner Minshew, he wasn't all that, but he was still fun to watch. I see why people love him so much.
First of all, if you had Christian McCaffrey, which I know a lot of people who were happy, he was the man. Like, they could not stop this man to save their life, though. But that was a fun one game to watch, though. I'm like, yo, this is a pretty interesting game.
Christian McCaffrey was crazy.
Like, what was this guy's name? Leonard Fournette had a pretty good game, but he
still sucks. I don't care.
He still sucks though, but he has his moments where, then DJ Shark, he's a beast.
He's good.
He's really good.
Him and Gardner got this connection, man. It was again very very fun to watch.
I'm telling you, the Jacksonville Jaguars, even in a wide open AFC South, man. Even though they lost this game, you had to be happy with Gardner Minshew and DJ Shark and this team constructed right now because y'all gonna be a problem for a little while.
Nick Foles. Yeah,
depending on how the chips fall above it, that should be okay.
Maybe Chicago chasing Nick Foles.
I think I would. That makes it's pretty good. You're right. I mean, what the hell? I'll take the cap hit, and get Nick Foles
to
in Chicago.
Get a pretty good quarterback. All they need is a pretty good quarterback.
Yeah, Nick Foles is not bad. Like I said,
and then that'll be by and far the best quarterback Allen Robinson's ever played with.
The best quarterback Chicago's had in a long time.
That too.
Because think about it. Let's be honest. Chicago has not had good quarterbacks
in their entire franchise existence.
They have not. I'm sorry. Jim McMahon is average at best. We'll keep it at there.
I don't even know he's better than Jay Cutler. Jay Cutler ain't do nothing.
Jay Cutler is really hard, man. Surprisingly, believe it or not, stat-wise, Jay Cutler is the best quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he's that. My family loves him because he is the type of dude that doesn't give a rat's ass about anything. But when he wants to turn it on, he will light you up.
Yeah.
That's why he's probably the most frustrating quarterback I've ever seen in NFL.
Yeah, because no one wants to play with him saying, yo, he wants to be good, he can be good, but yeah,
he just doesn't care. The minute
Marshall can't stand him, couldn't stand him.
And then he loved him at the same time. Like, he will never ever go against Jay Cutler. But then, whatever, yeah.
Yeah, whatever, yeah.
Yeah, all right. This game, we'll get over this quick. Broncos beat Chargers. I said Chargers were horrible, and look.
Fluke. 2018 was a fluke for the Chargers.
Yep.
They suck. And I knew the Broncos would end up getting one game because they're getting closer every single game. They should have at least 2-3 games this year, but fortunately, they just can't run their own way. But the Chargers really suck.
The Chargers suck.
Y'all really suck.
Phillip Rivers played so bad. Lord have mercy, he was so bad. He's due for one of these, though. He's one of those type of quarterbacks. Like, out of the 16 games, I can probably pinpoint 3 out of the 16, but he'll just be, like, the worst quarterback in the NFL for 1 week.
True.
And this is one of them. It was bad.
It was garbage.
Mind you, the Broncos still almost choked this one away, too. Let's move on. Probably the game. Yeah, I think it's the game of the week. Game of the week, Packers at Cowboys.
This is my problem, man. First of all, the Packers have the 26th ranked rushing attack in the league, and Aaron Jones was absolutely killing the Cowboys. 4 scores, like 110 yards and shit like that. Like, he was this
19 for 107, and that's just on rushing.
On rushing, like, he killed them. Like, yo, I don't understand. The best Cowboy had one of the best defensive lines in the league. Got killed.
I haven't seen DeMarcus Lawrence play football since last year.
Yeah, it got killed. Like, I don't understand.
I'm telling you, when people get paid, man, they just don't care. They just stop playing for real.
I mean, listen. We see it everywhere we go. Everywhere you go. Prime example.
That's why they kept franchise tagging him for like 2-3 years straight.
And listen, these players don't understand, and I don't blame them for acting like that. Say, listen, I can get paid, and then that's it. Like, I don't give a damn. Some people don't care if they win a Super Bowl or not. Listen, it depends on who it is, though. But
some people just want money. It's true.
They should change AT&T Stadium to Rogers Stadium because he seemed to kill them over there.
Yeah, that's why I picked them to win.
And I was wrong too. I thought the Cowboys would win this game. But I was wrong,
Aaron Rodgers, that's his second home. He loves playing over there.
Dallas, he go over there and kill them. Like,
it's not Jerry's world, it's Rodgers' world. That's Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood Part 2. Right in there.
That was good. That was a good one.
It's true. So the Packers got ran on religiously by Jordan Howard last week, right?
Yeah.
So would you like to answer me a question? Why did Ezekiel Elliott only have 12 rush attempts?
I didn't understand that shit either. I'm like, yo, like, why did he have like 20
Because they were only
carries?
Down like 17 nothing at halftime. So what happened to all that in the first half?
Yo, Dak Prescott sucks too. He sucks too. He fucking sucks. I'm like, yo, they were just teeing off him saying, yo, you're not gonna run the ball with Zeke. Y'all not gonna run the ball with Zeke. And Jason Garrett, what are you doing? Like, why would you not? Like I said,
yeah, he was really bad.
It was really bad. Like,
he was really bad in this game.
It was
coaching.
Terrible. But Dak Prescott, there's a reason why they haven't give you an extension yet. For a game like this, man, there's a reason why they give it to you.
Yeah, so far you are not living up to the hype that you swear you have.
Yeah, he wants to get paid $40 million.
I don't believe that's true. I feel like he's just doing that so he can get the most money possible.
He's not. They're not.
Like, he's trying to get like 32, 33. It's probably what he's aiming for, realistically.
He's not going to get it.
But I still think I know, right? I still think he's going to get it, though. I think they're going to cave. They're just going to wait till like April to do it. But I think it's going to happen. So for the Packers, they were magnificent in the first half. They extended it a little bit in the third quarter. And then the fourth quarter, they completely disappeared in offense. So they haven't... I mean, I guess they improved because they usually cut it off after halftime. They waited an extra quarter. And the fourth quarter, they disappeared. They almost came back. Watching it,
if Dak Prescott doesn't go to the interception in the fourth quarter, I'm like, all right, they probably have a chance to win this game. I think they come back and beat them. But, Dak Prescott does just turn the ball over.
So the Packers are improving offensively. Yeah. They still got some answers to figure out.
If they can consistently run the ball, like how they did today, like run the ball consistently, they should win this division.
They just gotta figure out how to play 60 minutes, not 45.
True.
That's it, and they good. They easily will take that division. Mind you, the Lions are creeping up, but they easily win it. Mind you, they play the Lions, I believe, this Monday coming up. I think. So I think it's this Monday.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I can check that.
Bum ass Jets.
Yes. Yeah. Next Monday. So that's a interesting matchup. I never thought that I would actually want to watch that matchup. But yeah, Lions. I think it's at Lions too. Packers next Monday.
I mean, the Lions usually they swept in the last 2 years, so there's confidence over there too. It's like, yo, we could beat y'all bums, but we'll see.
We'll see.
The Lions have been playing pretty well this year, so.
All right, my favorite game of the week, my Colts. What a game. My Colts with the biggest win of the year so far.
Honestly speaking,
beat up on them Chiefs, 13 points.
even with the injuries, they still played well. And honestly speaking,
that's what's sad. They didn't have Darius Leonard or Willie Hooker, and they still held them.
Yeah, that's true. And also, I don't know if you know this though, but that Chiefs defense is worse. It's kind of worse, almost like it's worse than last year.
Almost.
They are really bad. They're really, really bad.
They are horrific.
They are horrible.
Frank Clark is trash. Mind you, he also got hurt, but he hasn't had any type of showing the last 5 games. Chris Jones is the only defender in the front 7 that I know, and he's good. But when you're by yourself, I mean, what can you do? So he's not special. You know, because J.J. Watt dealt with that a few years. He was by himself and he did what he had to do. But he's not that level. So what could Chris Jones do when he's by himself? And then Tyrann Mathieu was a decent pickup, but when he's the only person playing in the backfield, what can he do? Because he was running all over the field.
Yeah, Marlon Mack was killing them too.
Yeah, that's the real turn Mack.
Yeah, Marlon Mack was killing them. Yeah, he was killing them too. Even though, like I said, you know what the level thing that's crazy about it too? With the Chiefs, that when they play at home, it seems like I have to check the stats, but I feel like they got outscored at home by a lot. Like, I think they're getting outscored at home a lot. They win in games, but the games they're playing at home, like, yo, you're getting outscored. Like, they're really killing y'all in home. Like, you think
that's something to look at. Maybe look at that.
I have to check. I think I read a stat saying like they're getting outscored at home. I'm not too sure. I have to check that shit again. Pat Mahomes, when he was like hobbled up a little bit, I'm like, oh shit, like this don't look good. Yeah, y'all can't lose Mahomes.
But see, I don't really care. Cause listen, a lot of people give him an excuse about that. Oh, he's hobbled, ankle. Well, see, when that happens, that usually means you can't run. Cause he threw the ball fine. So his ankle injury did not affect his accuracy. So that goes out the window right there. So this is where it happens when you can't run around and look like you're in damsel in distress. You know what Aaron Rodgers used to do. You have to stay in the pocket now. And when you stood in the pocket, you couldn't make any throws. He was like 5 for 20 at one point after the first quarter. He couldn't make any pocket throws. Again, your line is trash, albeit. Yeah. Eric Fisher's not there. True.
I forgot about Eric Fisher. I forgot about that.
I know. Apparently he's a Pro Bowl last year. Jesus, never thought I'd ever see the day. But your pocket presence and your pocket throws are still not elite. So, again, you are a mirror image of Aaron Rodgers, because that is Aaron Rodgers' problem. So why is he so special? I don't know what people see in him being so special when I see an NFC quarterback do literally the same things that you did in both Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers. So why so special about this kid? I don't get it. I love the kid. He's a beast. But to say that he's the best thing you've ever seen, how? I've seen 2 quarterbacks in the other conference do the same things you do.
Yeah.
So what makes you so much better than them?
They're just, I don't know, they're just crazy with it.
It's just that they want to find the new toy. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's how people are. That's how the media is. Because Aaron Rodgers apparently is trash. Mind you, he's having one of the better seasons of his career right now. But no one wants to talk about that.
Man, the media.
And Russell Wilson is MVP right now. I don't want to hear it. That's the MVP right now, is Russell Wilson.
When you're high, they on you. When you're not that high, like, yo, they'll forget about you. It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous. I don't understand it. But let's stop talking about this bum-ass Chiefs team. Let's talk about the Colts. Yeah, how great they were defensively. And they man-covered up the storm. And another thing, I'm sorry, I got to go back to the Chiefs now. It's not about Mahomes this time, though. People are giving excuses now about how he has no weapons all of a sudden. You know, these were the same weapons he played with all season, right?
Yeah.
And he was a god, and the team is so good, and Andy Reid can make plays people open, and the receivers are all good and whatnot. And all of a sudden, they got locked up because they ain't shit. Now, it has nothing to do with the quarterback. It has nothing to do with the Colts defense. It's that the weapons are suck now. I love people. All right, now we can get to the Colts.
All right. Your Colts.
My Colts. Even though I'm pretty sure they're not winning the division. I think they're second. Damn it. But still, my Colts. I think Houston's winning it now. Yeah. That defense, man. Missing their 2 best players on defense.
Yeah, and
they clamped. Frank Reich, I'm telling you, this is why I love the team so much. They have a culture, they have a coach, and they have an identity. It's wonderful. They're, to me, the best run team in that division. Mind you, Jim Irsay's a thing.
Yeah.
And they're still the best run franchise.
Another thing, too.
In that division.
Another thing that's kind of cool as well, and a lot of people don't understand, might not realize it. how Andrew Luck didn't have an offensive line. The Colts offensive line this year has played so well.
Quinn Nelson is like a Viking, so dude. Well.
You could argue they're one of the
Thor.
They're probably like the top 5 best of O-lines in the league, and that's crazy because
they look better to me now than they did last year.
They do look way better now, but it's like but like I say, they're playing in that really wide open division. No, the Colts may actually win this thing.
It's possible.
Even though I still have a slimmer of hope.
Why?
The Titans.
Let it go. Just switch to Houston or something. You had them second, right? Just switch to Houston.
I had Houston second, yes. I had Houston second to have a wild card. But, the Titans, man.
I don't think a team in this conference is going to wild card spot, though. I don't think. Because Buffalo has won a lock already. So that means that 6th spot, I don't know who's taking that. It could be Ravens, it could be Pittsburgh.
Let's Buffalo fall apart.
It's going to take a lot to fall apart.
Fall apart, I think they got the number 5 seed on lock.
Me too.
Because they're not winning the division. But clearly, they're not winning the division.
Obviously.
But yeah.
No one thinks that.
Yeah, they got the number 5 seed on lock. So, anyway.
All right. But my Colts, let's go. Next game. Oh, this will be fast too.
Yeah.
Lord, the Cleveland Browns suck.
They suck. First of all.
Lord have mercy.
Yo.
Baker, what the hell, dude? All them damn commercials, Hulu got live sports. Well, nobody want to watch your live sports because I'm not trying to watch this bum ass dude play.
Yo,
God.
First of all, talk about the most overhyped team coming into the season.
Right, this is on like Dream Team levels.
Dream Team
2011 Eagles.
Yeah,
this on the levels.
I was just saying that to my brother. Yo, this is like that. He's like, we got OBJ. We got Kareem Hunt come. Kareem Hunt come back. We got Nick Chubb. I'm saying, wait till come back. Nick Chubb. He played pretty. He had a couple of good runs.
He's good.
But
he's the only bright spot.
First of all, they was force feeding OBJ via the pass. The run, they had running the ball a little bit.
He threw the ball for like the first play of the game.
The first play of the game, like they was trying to get him the ball, and so he could shut up and not complain. But damn, and another thing too is that Nick Bosa's a beast. Nick Bosa is the real deal. Yo.
I will not go that far yet because apparently he wanted this game very badly because of stupid college thing.
Yeah, college thing, yeah.
Yeah, why don't you let that go? Who cares? I don't understand. But
listen,
whatever.
He's talking mad shit. Baker was talking mad shit.
Yeah, in college. That was last year.
Maybe he wanted...
2 years ago, I'm sorry.
It was 2 years in the conference.
Which is even more sad. That was 2 years ago. Get over it.
Listen, he wanted to put a foot in his ass. Like, listen, man.
You should want to put a foot up his ass because we're in the NFL and want to win the game. Not because of something that happened 2 years ago in college.
The number one...
Get over it.
The number 1 and number 2 pick in this draft, in the last year's draft, going at it, man. And
well, it wasn't about that. He had a grudge for no reason. But whatever, that has nothing to do with this.
Honestly, and then Richard Sherman talking about that.
That's the thing that bothers me.
That was funny to me. I'm like, yo.
That's what bothers me.
Baker Mayfield was talking mad shit about Daniel Jones early in the year. Talking mad shit about first of all, Baker Mayfield, you haven't done nothing. You still have a losing record as a starter in this league. Like, you haven't done nothing.
He completely regressed. He has nothing to say.
Yeah, in the red zone.
Work on your football.
First of all, in the red zone, you were one of the best quarterbacks in the league last year in the red zone. This year, you suck. First of all, there was one pass. There was like 2. He threw 3 interceptions, right? The last one wasn't. It was 2. Yeah, 2 of them. Yeah, 2. The second one wasn't his fault. The second one was on.
Yeah, that dude. I don't know what
Anthony
the hell.
Galloway, and I said this before.
Yeah, he sucks.
I said he sucked, and he's like, he got suspended. So he hadn't had no type of rest with the team. Yo, I said he sucks last year. Like, and he always dropping passes every single time. First of all, that was a terrible. First of all. A lot of Baker Mayfield's throws, he was overthrown. I'm not gonna lie to you, but that one, you had to catch that. How you had tip off your hands and then you try to lift it up to kind of catch it back,
which is an omen.
Which is stupid. Like,
which is an omen because that's a guaranteed interception.
They teach you that, and even in Pop Warner football, they teach don't do that shit. High school football, they teach you don't do that shit. You rather just let it fall on the ground and that's it. But red zone percentage, they were horrible and like And it's like, you know what it is? They play Seattle and then they play New England the next 2 games because they have a bye week coming up. So they play Seattle and they play New England in October.
Those are 2 L's.
Yeah, that's 2 losses. 2 losses. So right then and there, after those 2 losses, you're gonna be out of the playoff picture. Even though the AFC North is bad, you're not catching up to Baltimore. I'm sorry.
This is the way y'all playing because. Y'all are up and down, but you're more down than up.
Y'all not even guaranteed to beat the Steelers. The Steelers already tied y'all anyway. So they want to beat y'all up anyway. So, Baker Mayfield is trash. I don't care nobody say you overreacted. No, Baker Mayfield's overrated.
No, we're not overreacting. We have 5 games.
we've had a sample
He's been
size.
bad.
We've had a good enough sample size to say, yo, he's trash.
Sophomore slump.
Yeah.
So
Real.
good luck next year, brother. Get better. Now let's talk about our real football team.
Okay.
The 49ers. That defense.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That defense looks really good. It looks really good.
I think the front seven is legit. I really think
so. I need to see more.
I understand.
I need to see more. I'm like, all right, cool. You're playing. I mean, the teams they play was like, kind of average teams to below average teams.
Yeah, no doubt.
So I can't say that. I would if they could beat the Rams or Seattle.
That's next. Yeah.
Then I'll be like, all right, okay, because they put the Rams next week.
I think we've seen enough of a sample size to at least call them good, though.
Yeah, they're good. They're good. They call them. I want to say contenders. They're like in the middle.
I think they're playoff contenders.
Yeah, like
people
like
are trying to call them Super Bowl contenders.
No,
they bugging. Like, hold up.
No,
because they're undefeated. So what? Relax.
No.
But they should be definitely in the mix. They're actually in the mix for division winning. Actually, it's not just wild card.
I mean, they could win. I mean,
they can win the division.
I think Seattle is right on their toe.
I think it's them too.
And I think, like I said before, I said it last week. The Rams, their demise is starting to come a lot quicker than we think, but not yet.
No, but next week's game, they're taking the 49ers out. They're right back in it easily. So this is not over. Honestly, this division gonna be going down to like week 17. Yeah, I think these three teams are damn near even to me.
I think the 49ers, if the 49ers beat the Rams next week, then I'll say, okay, we see.
Now, yeah, it's over. It's locked that they're at least a wild card team.
Yeah, I'll see it. They could beat up on they play against Dallas this year. No, they'll play Dallas this year. I don't know, but do against Seattle and stuff like that, then I'll take it seriously.
No problem. But Matt Breida, I love Matt Breida.
Yeah, he was good.
He's really good. Tevin Coleman killed. Ridiculous. Nick Bosa, oh my God. That whole defensive front was so good.
Jimmy G didn't have to do nothing. Don't have to do much.
No, but I will say this, though. He was still pretty inaccurate.
He's still trying to get his kinks back into the game. But we have a running game, especially when they're healthy, at a healthy strength, full strength. You don't have to do much.
And then you got that coach. You got Kyle Shanahan doing him. Like, come on, man. And then freaking Kyle Hughes, check out fullback. Reminds me of James Devlin.
I'm gonna lie to you. John Lynch is also a bad general manager, but he got this one right. I think he got this one right.
He ain't look like that bad to me. To see this team right now?
I'm talking about he was known for being a bad GM over the years.
Oh, but not.
But over the years.
Not for this team.
And then obviously you gave a pass last year because it was just so much bad injuries. Mm-hmm. And Kyle Shanahan, Kyle Shanahan's just got a bad rap because of the injuries. But full strength, listen, I bet you Atlanta wish they had him back in Atlanta because they miss him. They miss him really badly. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much over right there. But great week though. Great football.
It was a great week of football, man. Got a lot of answers we got from a few teams. We'll see how a couple of these other teams bounce back. But right now we're gonna take a quick break. Go ahead, sit back, relax, listen to my guys, Hakai's Beats.
Alright, we're back. Better than ever. That was a pretty amazing week, but there's news we have to get into in the NFL, right? Washington Redskins coach Jay Gruden was fired, relieved of his duties.
First one
of many.
Take the axe.
Take the axe today, but honestly speaking, I thought Jay Gruden wanted to get fired because the way that they was coaching the games they was playing, I'm not gonna lie to you, the Washington Redskins are a bad football team, but it makes it worse because the Redskins actually think they're good. They really think they're good. And honestly speaking,
delusion.
Yeah. Jay Gruden, honestly speaking, I don't know how he got the job for Washington, but only made the playoffs twice and lost both games.
The Texans are winning the division, but they had the same record with the Colts.
Okay. All right, so that was completely random, but okay.
It was but I was wanting to say it because we didn't know from earlier in the segment.
Yeah, I got you.
It's because the Texans are undefeated in the conference.
But anyway, so there have been names that have come up for possible. Anyway, Bill Callahan is the interim head coach of the Redskins, which is kind of hilarious because
it is hilarious.
When Bill Callahan was in Oakland, when they fired when John Gruden left, he replaced the Raiders as the interim head coach, but he was in Oakland. So now he's in Washington and he replaced the brother. Like, that's pretty messed up though.
That's hilarious.
Now Bill Callahan's been a seasoned vet for the NFL for like 30 years, so he knows what he's doing. But
kind of.
kind of know what he's doing, but they're still a bad football team though. But there's been names that have come up for the possible eventual vacancy for the Redskins job. They were looking at Todd Bowles, the defensive coordinator of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, former head coach of the New York Jets, as a possible candidate. And they talk about Mike Tomlin from the Steelers. First of all, Mike Tomlin's not going anywhere.
He's not going anywhere.
I don't know why. First of all,
Rooney Rule.
I don't know why they even considered him, because he's not leaving anywhere. Secondly, honestly speaking, it doesn't matter what head coach you put at Washington. It really doesn't matter. As long as the general manager, Bruce Allen, is still there, and as long as the owner, Dan Snyder, is still there, they will continue to be trash. Like, a lot of people don't realize this. I wasn't born when this happened. But the Redskins at one point in time were a model of consistency, a great NFL winning franchise, winning Super Bowls. They haven't won a Super Bowl since 1991, before I was even born. So so there's a lot of problems in DC. As long as they have them issues there, I just don't see anything happening there though. But oh god, it was bad. At least they'll go for their first win against the Miami Dolphins. It's not guaranteed because they both suck. Like, did you know that the game for the Miami Dolphins and the Washington Redskins, if you live in New York, you know where the reference is coming from. They said that game is actually cheaper than a trip to the Bronx Zoo. The Bronx Zoo on Wednesdays is free, obviously, but any other day it's about a good $39, $40 to get into the Bronx Zoo to get all of the activities, which is pretty fun, by the way. But the fact of the matter is that this game costs less than a Bronx Zoo ticket is horrendous. It's absolutely horrendous. Oh god, like I can't even stop laughing about it. It's fucking terrible.
If I'm a Miami fan, I'm gonna go. I want to see the team's gonna win. We actually have a chance now.
Do they? I mean, yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do. I would love to see it. If I was a Miami fan, I'm not gonna watch the jack shit, but they have a shot.
Dwayne Haskins. They talk about Dwayne Haskins singing about, and now I understand why the Giants didn't draft him, because like saying that he holds the ball a lot. In practice, he holds the ball a lot. His style of play isn't meant for that offense they have right there. Yeah, when you big shit, when you throw over 50 touchdowns in college and you go to the leagues, it's like he likes to run the ball a lot, or he likes to hold the ball a lot, and the defense is not coming to him a lot because it's why they're saying the college level and the NFL level are two different levels. So it's like they really wanted, for what I've heard, they really wanted Daniel Jones, but the Giants. That's one of the reasons why the Giants got Daniel Jones, because
you think they would have took him at 17?
I really think the Redskins would have took Daniel Jones, because
that would have been funny.
Because honestly speaking, Jay Gruden didn't want Dwayne Haskins.
Yeah, he didn't.
He didn't want him. They felt he was stuck with him because they wanted Daniel Jones, and the Giants realized they wanted Daniel Jones. Said, "No, we actually want this guy." I didn't see Dwayne Haskins going to be a first top pick anyway. Speaking, even with the great year he had, I didn't see him going to be a top 10 pick this year. I didn't see it either.
I don't watch college football, so
I dabbled in him much. He was good, really good, but if a top 10 pick, I didn't see it because his style of play doesn't correlate. Like I said, you have to learn to throw the ball, pocket passing, and being able to read defenses. This is the reason why Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers and elite quarterbacks, how they able to maneuver the offensive line, or how they want it, or change to ID the mic and read defenses in 15 seconds. You have to be able to do that in 15 seconds, and he hasn't been able to do it. He's not ready for it yet. Even Daniel Jones, he's not ready for that. He's not ready either. But
I don't know, he's not. But
if Eli Manning was at least decent as he was 2-3 years ago, at least decent, he'd still be the quarterback.
Yeah, Daniel Jones be playing. I don't know.
Yeah, Daniel Jones might be playing, but other than that, that's your news right now. But NFL news so far.
So let's do our top 10 power rankings to end off the show.
Okay.
I just did it right now.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I do mine too.
So then let me go first. I'll go through all 10.
Okay.
I'm gonna start at 1 because I don't remember what I said. I just looked through the whole thing again. I'm so unprepared for this show. I'm ad-libbing. So number 1 is New England Patriots. I don't have to go into that.
Yes.
It's very obvious that they're number 1.
Yes, that defense is. I don't care nobody say they're playing against bad teams. No. We're seeing something, 26 sacks on the year, 11 interceptions, and they're averaging 6.8 points a game.
Look, it's just simple common sense. They're playing no one, right?
Yeah.
Are the people scoring?
No.
There you go. How did those bum offenses score against other teams? Yes. That's all you need to see.
They haven't allowed a passing touchdown all year.
They haven't been close to allowing it either.
Don't allow it, and then they only had one, like, against the Redskins.
They have 2 rushing touchdowns they allow.
2.
The QB sneak from Daniel Jones, Josh Allen, which 2 to me got blocked, but whatever. On 4th down, it took 4th and goal for that to happen too. And then the fake run on Sunday. That's it.
The defense only gave up 34 points total this season. The second highest is 62. What's that the second highest? The second highest is the Bears with 69.
It's 3-0. What did he allow to adjust? 14. But that wasn't even on defense either. That was special teams, both of them. Oh, special teams and pick 6 from the Jets defense. 10. The Bills got 10.
Yeah, 10.
It was 16-10, right? And then 7. So the defense only got like 20.
Yeah, you're right. That's true. Yeah, 20
The defense allowed 20 points. The team overall
34, which is still good.
Yeah, allowed 34.
Amazing though, but number one. Your Patriots number 1.
So they're number 1. We don't have to talk about the offense because everybody knows they got to fix that. My number 2, what did I say? The 49ers. They're undefeated. They actually looked great last night. There's nothing I can really say about that right now. I'm number 2. They look like they're hitting all cylinders, but we'll see what happens when they have a real test next week.
Yeah.
3rd, I had the Saints. At 3rd, the defense has pretty much been carrying it for the most part. Offensively, they're actually pretty efficient. Even though they don't force the ball downfield, they're still getting it done for the most part.
Yeah. My number 3 is the Saints too. Number 2 was the 49ers too, and 3 is the Saints for the same reason. So,
my 4 is gonna be Kansas City. Despite what happened Sunday night, they're still Kansas City Chiefs. They're still gonna score 3,000 points on most teams, regardless if they tried the quote unquote blueprint that happened to them Sunday or not. Most people can't do that. They're still gonna put up 40 points. That defense is god awful though.
My number 4 is Green Bay.
That's my next one.
The Green Bay's number 4 for me.
It's 5th for me.
They
No, there's not. I lied.
Yeah. Number 4 is Green Bay for me.
Number 5 is actually Philadelphia. Actually, okay. Carson Wentz, he got it. He's good. Carson Wentz is elite, like everybody thought. Most likely, everybody thought that he was. They're good defensively. Their front is good. I think they have the number 1 rush defense, if I'm not mistaken. And their secondary is god awful, but not many teams gonna outscore Philadelphia.
Yeah, number 5 for me is the Saints.
Yeah. Number 6 is Green Bay for me.
Okay. Because
they still can't play in second halves, but their defense is good for the most part. Their rush defense is trash, but they didn't get exploited on Sunday. But their secondary is good. Jair Alexander had an up and down game against Amari Cooper because Amari Cooper did get 200 yards, but realistically, I won't put too much stock into that. Aaron Rodgers is fine. If they keep that running game up, they're guaranteed in the NFC Championship game.
Number 6 for me was the Chiefs. I had the Chiefs number 6.
That's 100% fine.
Yeah, that defense really is bad, and they got exposed right there. Their lack of running game, that offensive line is terrible. Can't run the ball. Mm-hmm. He's gonna put my homeboy in a lot of trouble. Like I said, because it depends on if your defense is teeing off of him. Like we have a team play against a team like New England, who's ferocious front 7, who played well. Kyle Van Noy may come out to get his ass over there, but I don't know.
What's gonna happen against a team like the Bills?
Even the Bills,
right? I still think they'll beat them, but the Bills, that defense might give them massive problems.
They're so lucky that they don't play the Bills this year. They're lucky they don't play them this year. But
I'm just saying, that's problematic. And then the Bills can run the football, so the Bills' MO is what the Colts did to beat Chiefs. So imagine. I still don't think they're gonna beat the Chiefs, but I'm just saying.
Thinking problems. Who's number 7 for you?
I'm looking. I don't remember. I believe it was Seattle. Yeah, it was Seattle.
Well, that's just fair.
Seattle. Russell Wilson's the MVP. That defense is very opportunistic. They're not good necessarily, but they're very opportunistic. They take the ball away if you mess up.
He deserves the MVP though. He deserves one.
Right now, to me, he's the MVP. Right now.
My number 7 was the Buffalo Bills.
They're my next one.
Yeah, Buffalo Bills. That defense is legit, and when Josh Allen actually just finds ways to not mess up the game, they can win games. They were pretty in the driver's seat for the most part against that New England game.
Yeah, in the second half,
they were in the driver's seat, but it was just Josh Allen just kept shooting himself in the foot,
and then he got taken out.
They took out of the game, and then Matt Barkley happened. Yeah, and then for the most part, yeah. I'm not going to disrespect the Bills. They are proving that the defense is real, and they're gonna give people problems. It all depends on how far in the playoffs they make it.
Offensively is what the
Offensively is the challenge.
Yeah.
The offensively challenge, but will they win a playoff game? I don't know. It depends on who they play against. But we'll have to see.
Yeah.
I think they'll be Baltimore in the playoffs. In the playoff game. Yeah, they'll be Baltimore in the playoff game.
Baltimore doesn't know how to stop anything. So yeah, they will lose against Buffalo.
Yeah, they'll beat Baltimore and then lose to whoever they play in the divisional round.
Buffalo's my 8th, so I don't have to say anything about that.
Okay, no problem. That's
so your 8th.
My 8th is Seattle.
Also, he's flip top.
Yeah.
My 9th is Detroit.
Same.
Detroit Lions. Again, I make fun of them all the time. I refuse to buy into their hype, but it's not about what I believe in and you know what I'm saying? It's not about that. It's what it is. And what it is that they're a good football team right now.
Yeah. And
they're hitting on most cylinders, so I can't deny anything.
Number 10 for me is Carolina.
Mine too.
Carolina. First of all, that defense is no joke. That game was so entertaining though. Like the defense.
I think they're good. They're almost back to what they were a few years ago.
And then Christian McCaffrey, who is just a monster right now.
Offensive player of the year.
Yeah.
Right now.
Then,
Christian McCaffrey.
I think Cody Allen's the quarterback. Cody Allen's his name, right?
Kyle Allen.
Kyle Allen.
Kyle Allen.
He's playing pretty good, man. Playing pretty good. Like now.
He isn't all that, but as long as he doesn't screw up, you know what Cam Newton does, then they win games, as you can see. But they won't make much noise in the playoffs at this rate. They have to get some type of offensive spark. Yeah. That's what a healthy Cam Newton gives you. But, so if he can ever come back healthy this year, then the Carolina might be a small problem for the NFC in the playoffs. If he's healthy.
It's still early. Still a lot of time to go and everything.
Definitely is. You're right.
Yeah, but Drew Brees will be back soon, so we'll see. He'll be back soon.
I ain't talking about winning that division. That division is more like easily locked by the Saints already.
Yeah.
So
Teddy Bridgewater held it down for the most part, but yeah, but that's my top 10. My top is pretty similar, kind of similar, but for the most part,
I don't know why I didn't see that coming. Because our power rankings last week was actually really similar. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't see the top 10 similar. It actually is. We had believe the same exact teams.
Yeah,
just in different orders.
Yeah. I think Chicago fell out of my top 10.
They lost to the Raiders. Hell yeah, they fell out.
They fell out of the top 10, and you know,
Cowboys. Two good teams in a row they lost to.
I didn't have the Eagles.
I'm sorry. They got their ass whooped 2 weeks in a row by good teams. Yeah, they're out of there.
Yeah, I didn't have the Eagles in my top 10 this week, but we'll see.
Oh, that's the team that we deferred then.
Yeah, I didn't have the Eagles on my team. But for the most part, yeah, that's basically it. We'll see what happens next week. Very interesting games coming up next week. Anything else?
No, we're out, man.
All right, we're all out, man. We'll see you
Yeah, just subscribe like usual. YouTube channel, iTunes, and Spotify. Follow us on Twitter. Go ahead and comment on anything you want, whether we suck, whether we're good, whether you love us, whether you hate us, on whatever you got to say. I will comment back now. I forget. I'm not used to this. It's been a month, okay? I know you guys comment and I don't say anything back. I will change that. I will comment every single time from now on. I promise.
We went through a month through this, man. We're doing pretty good.
It is fun.
This is really fun. I had a great time. Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, man. But this will be longer too.
Yeah, man.
So with that all said,
we're out of here.
We'll see you around.
Peace.